everybody, it's Norma and it is time for an Empties video. So these are the candles that I was burning in the month of March. Now for those of you who are part of my Facebook group, you probably are aware that we are playing a game called Candle Roulette, and basically we just vote on a category of candles to burn during a specific month. And the whole idea is to go through our stash and try to find something that we either pass up all the time, or we hesitate to burn because it's our last one, or we choose favorites and just never get around to it. So whatever the reasoning is, it's expensive. We're afraid we'll never have the chance to get it again. Whatever the reason is, we haven't gotten around to burning this particular candle. So for March, the theme was a green candle. So I went through my stash and I picked some green candles, and of course I was burning some other things too. So I am going to start with my March Roulette candles, the green, and we'll start here with Tequila Lime Cupcake. This is a Bath and Body Works candle that came out, I think it was a couple years ago, and I know it was like a really hot candle at the time. So I picked up one. I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it because, as you guys probably know, I'm not, guess who that is, really into bakery. I actually really liked this candle, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, I mostly got the cupcake with a hint of lime. I wasn't really getting too much of a tequila note. It just smelled like, a lime cupcake. Toward the end, however, I did start to get more of that tequila note, and so I started liking it less, but I still liked it. So, it's not one I would hoard, but if I saw it again somewhere, like in a semi-annual sale, if it magically showed up or if it came back, I might pick up one. The burn on it was really good. I had absolutely no issues with puny wicks. The throw was great. I had it in my great room and I could still smell it. Right now on my coffee table, I have a spot that I'm trying to burn just a Bath and Body Works candles for right now. I may switch it later on as the season progresses to something else, but right now I'm focusing on getting through some Bath and Body Works candles. So my goal was to try to get through one a week. This one lasted close to 2 weeks. In fact, most of my Bath and Body Works candles take me about a week and a half. I can never really seem to finish them quicker than that because I'm just not home enough. But yeah, I like this one better than I thought. So this is one I kept delaying burning because I didn't think I was going to like it, to tell you the truth. But surprise, surprise on me. Okay, my next pick is technically not a green candle. It was like an aqua color blue, but I was really anxious to try it, and it had green on the label, so I figured it qualified. And this is new from Kringle Country Candle. This is Cilantro, Apple, and Lime. The scent itself, I really, really love. It reminds me of, actually, this candle, Jasmine Green Tea, but it's different. It's brighter, it's fresher, it's more citrusy. It's not as herbal. It's just a lovely, fresh, clean, herbal type scent, which is absolutely in my wheelhouse. The scent I absolutely loved. Unfortunately, I did have some soot issues in the beginning. I had to keep my eye on those wicks. It did get better as the candle got farther down. But then, as you can see what happened, toward the end, my wicks moved. So I had to stop burning it because I just didn't feel like messing with moving the wicks all the time and having to keep an eye on it. The throw, unfortunately, was light. I first started this out in my bathroom, and it was light, and I eventually moved it into my kitchen. So while I love, love, love the scent, I would hesitate purchasing another one unless I know that they've corrected the wick problems, which I do believe Kringle is working on. I've heard that a lot of the newer releases, the wicks are different, so they're not having that soot issue. They're not burning quite so hot. I'm hoping that they increase the throw a little bit, put some more oil in there. I would get it in, this would be, they don't have melts yet in Country Candle, so if you want to melt it, you have to buy like a daylight and put it in a warmer. I would love this as a melt, I think, even more than a candle. The wax did get a little bit dark toward the end. You know, there was some discoloration, which, you know, it's such a beautiful label. If you want to have your candle out and not hidden in a hurricane, you know, that could be a bummer. So all in all, the scent is fabulous. So I hope they can fix the issues with this scent, because I would like to get it again at some point in time. Okay, then Jasmine Green Tea. I mean, this is a classic for me. It is discontinued. I didn't have too many burn issues with this one. I actually waited for a weekend when I actually was going to be home. You know, the weather kind of changed and got cold on us again, so there was a couple weekends where I just stayed home and didn't really run around like crazy like I normally do. And, you know, the throw could be better. I mean, it's never been a strong throw, but I just like the scent. It's just like if you went to a Chinese restaurant and ordered a cup of Jasmine Green Tea. It's that really earthy, herbal green tea with a hint of jasmine. Okay. Well, before I get to that one, let's go to this one. Lemon Lime. This one actually came back as a treasure this year, and a lot of people were reporting good luck with it. So I've burnt one before. Mine is actually a 2014 pour. It came out as a treasure in that year, and I purchased two. I didn't really care for my first one, so I just never got around to burning this one, so I figured it was time for, you know, it was one of my relay choices. The label is fantastic. I just love those lemon and lime slices. It just looks so refreshing. Now, you do get that effervescent that you would get like in a lemon lime soda. It's just, I know a lot of people like this one. To me, I do pick up a bit of cleaner scent. So I thought it burned pretty much the way it smells on cold, but to me, like even on cold, I pick up that cleaner scent. So if you like it on cold, you would probably like it, because it really doesn't change much when it's burning as far as the scent goes. It actually performed well. It pulled out. It actually threw. I had this one burning in my computer room, which is the room where I can get the best throw. For me, I didn't really care for the scent that much, because it did have that little bit of a cleaner note. There are just other lemon, lime type scents I like better. I tend to like them mixed with vanilla or just straight. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is my root Hosta. I actually ordered two of these. I have the second one burning now with not much greater luck. This was just a mess. It was just a mess. I never got a chance to pull it out. I don't know how you guys do it. Those of you who love root and you get those beautiful wax pulls, I don't know how you do it. So, yeah, never pulled out for me. Tunneled. I had to scoop wax out like 3 times. I just finally just let it burn, do its own thing. I'd stopped even trying to fix it, because it was just a hot mess. I had no throw because I never got a wax pull. Now my second one is doing slightly better. So I'll talk about that in my next empties. We'll see how it goes. But when I started that one, the second one, I couldn't get it a burn. I couldn't get a pull the first time. Couldn't get a pull the second time. So I finally put it under my lamp, got it to pull out, and since then I've just been burning it, and you know, it's not doing great. It's struggling. But I had been burning this one, my Patchouli, and I decided to see how my lamp was doing on this, which I kind of wish I hadn't, because it's kind of a waste. And this one is actually still has some scent, so I'm not going to toss it. I'm going to stick it back under the lamp for maybe a few more days, but I was going to put it in my empties, because when it's done, I'm just going to toss it out. I love the label. Absolutely love the label. And I do like the scent. I do love the Patchouli scent. And I thought it did better when it was burning than under the lamp. I'm just not a lamp person. it was taking, and the reason I put it under the lamp was because I was having some tunneling issues, and I had a lot of wax buildup on the side, and so I left it on my lamp like overnight, hoping it would melt all the residue along the side, and it left some there. I mean, it's better now than it was. I mean, it was pretty high up, but you know, even when I have it under my lamp for hours, it just never completely pulls out and liquefies. I don't know if it's just this color wax that is just really stubborn, or if the wax level's too low. But I would have to leave it on, like I said, overnight or all day when I'm gone from the house to get it to pull out, and I just don't feel comfortable leaving the lamp on when I'm gone. Overnight, yeah, I'll do it, but not when I'm gone. But I'm not leaving it on overnight because the one thing I don't like about the lamp is the light is so bright. And I'm a very light sleeper. I need to have it dark. So right now, you know, I moved the lamp around, but I don't have a lot of places to put it. So, you know, because you have to have it by an outlet, and I need it someplace where I'm not going to knock into it. And so the only place right now I really have to put the lamp is on the bathroom counter, and the bright light just bothers me. So I have to turn it off at night. So, you know, I know a lot of you love your lamps. To me, it's just, not a fan. I use it if I need to, but I don't like it that much. Not for all the time burning. I'd rather just use a warmer, you know, just chunk up some wax and throw it in the warmer. Okay, so that is it for my March Relay candles. Let's move on to the rest. Oh, I actually forgot one. This is Kringle Candles Gardenia. This is one of their old style, I think it was called Summer Light, and it's a discontinued scent. I picked this one up at Home Goods. This is one of the most beautiful, beautiful gardenia scents in candle form that I have ever smelled. It's just a straight, fresh, pure gardenia. It's not too heavy. It doesn't smell soapy. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gardenia scent. You know, unfortunately, it's a little bit light on the throw. It did improve once I got, you know, about 2/3 of the way through the candle. There was just oils dripping inside of it. So the scent really did improve as far as the throw goes. I'm sad that they discontinued this one. You know, and maybe now that they have the Country Candle line, they may consider bringing back a gardenia scent, because it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. If it threw better, I would just, like, you know, scour the earth trying to find it. But I have a few that I picked up at Home Goods last year, so that'll do. The old styles were the one wick pillars. As you can see, I did have some soot issues, which was unfortunate, but yeah, I really, really love this scent, and I hope they bring it back one day. Okay, next up is Crossroads Lemon Cookie. This is actually the last Crossroads candle that I have. I did do a review on this when I first purchased them. I think it's 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. Oh gosh, maybe, I think it's 3 years ago when I got some Crossroads. And, you know, I actually like the scent. You know, I'm always on the search for a good lemon cookie scent. So far, the best lemon cookie scent was the Yankee Candle Girl Scout lemon cookie. Unfortunately, I couldn't smell mine. I know some people had fabulous luck. I couldn't smell mine, and I actually exchanged the ones I had, which I kind of regret doing, because I'm thinking, you know, I probably should have just crocked them and turned them into tarts or something. But by then, I was just so disgusted with Yankee. It was like, I am done. So to me, that one is the best lemon cookie. This one is probably the second best. It's a really nice lemon cookie type of scent. You know, the throw was okay, you know, but you'd have to have it in a smaller room to really appreciate it, or have more than one burning. You know, I'm kind of really cutting back on the candles that I'm buying, and I'm trying to narrow down candle companies that I really like. So I know if you're a big foodie and bakery person, Crossroads is your company. I'm not so much, and some of their scents that I've tried in the categories outside of bakery have been just okay. Not bad, but they've been light for me. So I probably won't be purchasing Crossroads again. Although I would consider getting this scent again, even though it's light, just because I haven't found a scent in, you know, a lemon cookie scent from another company that I like that will throw. So there's my dilemma. So I did kind of have a lemon thing going on. This is another country candle from Kringle. This is in the scent Lemon Rind. And kind of the same thing happened with this one as happened with my apple cilantro lime. The wicks moved on me toward the end. A little bit of soot issues. For the most part, it did okay though. The scent is the same as the Lemon Rind in the mainline scent, which I've had before. So I knew what the scent was going to be like when I purchased it. Once again, similar to the apple line cilantro, you know, throw could be better. It did improve toward the end. So that kind of seemed to be the theme this month. Like toward the end is when I was really starting to get some scent throw, because like the oils were just down toward the bottom, I guess. You know, it's nice, fresh lemon. I wish it had been a little bit stronger. That's about all I could say about that one. I'm not 100% sure if I would repurchase that one again. I'm kind of on the fence about it still, because I do have like several jars of their lemon rosemary, which I think I like a little bit better. Okay, next up in the lemons is Yankee Candle Sicilian Lemon. This came out this year. This has been a big hit for Yankee. I know it's sold out on the website a few times, and you know, people have been running to get it. I actually like this one. It's a little bit different than the Kringle Lemon Rind. The Lemon Rind is more just a straight up fresh lemon. There's a little bit something else in this one. It's supposed to have vanilla, but it doesn't smell like their lemon zest, which I really like their lemon zest. But there's like lemon, I mean, it's mostly lemon. It's sweet, it's a little sugary sweet, but it's tart at the same time. I like it. I know a lot of people said they got like a funky note from it. I can kind of see that every once in a while, but it doesn't smell cleanerish to me like the lemon lime did. It just smelled like, you know, a sugary sweet lemon, but not as sweet as the Country Lemonade candle. But there was some tartness to it. But, you know, basically it's lemon. I liked it. I liked it. I did get it in the 2-wick pillar, the medium size, and I also got it in the perfect pillar, the tall size, which I have not burnt yet. And I swore I would never, ever, ever buy a pillar again. But the reason I did is because when I placed the order, all the large jars were sold out, all the medium jars were sold out, all the milk cups were sold out, all the tarts were sold out. All I could get were tumblers and votives in the pillars. So I knew from what other people had said that all of these candles, all these forms, the tumblers and the pillars, came in the paraffin wax and not the smooth wax. And so a lot of my issues with the perfect pillars have been the fact that they're in the smooth wax, even with the 2-wick tumblers. I don't like smooth wax 2-wick tumblers. I tend to have issues with the wicks traveling. They don't throw right. They don't hold the scent. I just don't want to buy them anymore. Paraffin, however, is a different story. I've had a lot of luck with paraffin tumblers. So when I heard that they were in paraffin, I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and try them. And I was really happy to see this size back, because I love this size. It's just a nice size if you don't have a lot of time commitment. I have some hurricanes that just look better with a lower candle versus a full size candle. So I was really, really happy to see this size. And I would buy this scent again in this size. I probably would pass on the large jar, because I have heard the large jar doesn't throw that well. The reason I would buy this size over this size is because of the wicks. The tumbler had different wicks, and I don't think you can really see it in here. They kind of, you can't really tell, but the wicks in the tumbler were like a thicker wick, where when I would go to trim it, it would just kind of like smush down, and it left like a lot of black soot in the wax. So after a while, when it was burning, instead of having this nice beautiful bright yellow color, it was like a dingy gray. It wasn't looking pretty. I was burning these on my stovetop, so they weren't in a hurricane, so I didn't like looking at that. I didn't have that issue with the tumbler, so I don't know if it's just because it wasn't as big, it didn't have time for that to happen. But you know, the wax stayed yellow. The wicks, I had no issue with trimming them. You know, they did really well. So I liked the fact that they brought the size back, and it's in paraffin wax, so I would definitely repurchase that at some point in time. Okay, so let's talk about this beauty. This is a Swan Creek gilded glass jar in the scent Southern Sweet Tea. As you guys know, I love, love, love tea scents, so I'm always on the search for nice black tea type scent. This one isn't it. The lemon was definitely cleanerish. It smelled more like if you took Lipton instant tea, you know, that powdered concentrate, and smelled that. That's what it smells like. It's just kind of a fake iced tea type of scent. It's not like a rich, deep black tea with some sugar and a hint of lemon, which is what I like. It just smelled like that Lipton instant tea mix. But burning, the candle was beautiful. You know, they do the gilded glass, which is like mercury glass, and then I don't know if you can see it. So they put like glitter on top, so it like sparkles. So this had like silver and lavender glitter on top. It's just a beautiful looking candle. I'm not going to repurpose it. I thought about it. This is like my second one, but it's so hard for some reason to get the wax out of here to clean it properly, and then it starts, you know, the paint comes off, and it's just not worth the trouble. I thought about it because I thought this would just make a gorgeous vase, or oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but it's beautiful, beautiful burning. So I enjoyed it for the looks, but the scent, no, I wouldn't get it again. I did have one like this that I burned, I think it was last year, in the lemon, the lavender lemongrass, which I liked better. So if I wanted to get another purple one, because I love purple, I would get that scent versus this. This scent just didn't do it for me. Oh, the burn was good. I have had no issues with my Swan Creeks as far as burning. I don't get the soot. They pull out in, you know, in under 2 hours usually. So burning has always been good with the Swan Creek. It just comes down to, do I like the scent and how's the throw? The throw was actually there, which is unfortunate because I didn't like it, but it was there. You know, it kind of just reminded me a little bit, I guess, of like a citronella candle, you know, that scent that should keep the mosquitoes away, but you don't really want your house to smell like that. Okay, to Bath and Body Works, and as you can see, I kind of had like a lemon vanilla thing going on, with the exception of some of my roulette candles. So I had Paris Lavender Macaron. This was very popular when it came out. And Frosted Cupcake, which I don't think is around again. And I hesitated to burn this one because it's the only one I have, and it may not come back. But it's like, you know what? Candles are to enjoy, not to hoard. That's trying to be my mantra. So I did burn these, and I enjoyed them both. I do think I like the Frosted Cupcake a little bit better because I'm just more of a vanilla bakery type person. This is nice, but after a while, it was like a little bit too sweet for me. So I know those of you who love your sweet absolutely love this candle, and I do like it. In fact, I'm meeting a friend today for lunch that I haven't seen in like 30 years. Well, we met once like a month ago, and she gave me a bar of soap that pretty much had this kind of picture on it with the, you know, Paris, Eiffel Tower, and she's obsessed with all things Paris. So I am going to gift her one of these candles because I think she's going to enjoy it more than I do. But it is nice. It's just, like I said, a little bit too sweet for me. And this one did fabulous. Both of these had no burn issues. Neither one of them had puny wick syndrome. Both of them threw. So performance-wise, I was very happy with them both. I did burn 2 Henri Bendel candles, one in amber, one in velvet oud. I have already burnt multiples of these, so I'm not going to talk about them. They're 2 of my very favorite scents. Amber is sadly discontinued. Velvet oud you can still buy. Velvet oud is more like a rose-based sandalwood type scent. Amber, to me, it reminds me of Yves Saint Laurent opium perfume. They did great. Bedroom candles, do great in my bedroom, you know, no issues. Like I said, they're favorites. I've burnt multiples of them already. Okay, Aquiesse candles. Not last year, but it was 2 years ago, around Christmas time, these candles were hitting your TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshall stores. And they're a luxury brand. Everybody was going crazy, buying them in bulk, trying to find them. I was no exception to that. And I did burn a couple of them initially to see if I liked it. And they were like, oh, they were decent candles. At the time I burnt, it was like a current one. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. And they had like the regular mainline version, and they had a holiday version. It was the same exact scent, just a different name. And they had like a evergreen Christmas tree type scent. And I had good luck with those. So I bought a bunch of them, you know, just got the boxes, threw them in my cart, and then got them home. And I remember at the time I had like stocked up on ginger mango and the sandalwood vanilla because everyone said those were really, really good scents. And on cold, I really, really enjoyed them. When I burnt them 2 years ago, I couldn't really smell them. So, you know, it's like, whatever, you know, now I got all these candles. I thought about taking them back, but just never got around to it. Not the ones I burnt. I don't take back burnt candles, people. But, you know, I had boxes. I bought boxes of them. So that fall, I burnt through some of them because, I mean, they come in this beautiful, thick amber glass, and it's just gorgeous when it's burning, especially for fall. So I burnt some of them for ambiance, and then I kind of just left them in a cupboard. You know, I wasn't excited to burn them because I wasn't really getting any throw. So this past month I've been, you know, doing some spring cleaning and going through, you know, my cupboards and closets and just getting rid of stuff that I don't use anymore. And voila, came across these, and it's like, you know what? It's time for them to go. So I burnt 5 of them. I burnt 2 vanilla sandalwood or sandalwood vanilla, I think it's sandalwood vanilla, 2 Peruvian linens, and 1 ginger mango. The scents are beautiful. They really are nice scents if you can smell them. First, through most of the candle's life, I couldn't smell anything. Near the end, I could smell it like if I stuck my nose in the jar, but I got no throw from either of them. I think the sandalwood vanilla toward the end did pick up a little bit. You know, because every once in a while I'd walk in the room and I go, I think that's what I'm smelling, but I wasn't 100% sure. So, because I had other candles going on. But, yeah, waste of money, really. You know, I know they're a good brand. They're a luxury brand candle, but I say if you see them in your discount stores, you know, they're there for a reason. They're retired. They're old. They probably lost their scent. In fact, I came across some Illume candles a few weeks ago, and you know, that's another luxury brand, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm seeing these here. And so I took the time to open up several boxes, and they had 2 scents, which I can't remember, and I couldn't smell anything. Seriously, I couldn't smell anything to even tell what the scent was like. So you know what, I left them on the shelf. So lesson learned, just buy it direct from the company, buy them new, buy them fresh, because otherwise you may just be throwing your money away. At least they look pretty. I do have some holiday ones left, so hopefully they do better, because when I opened the box I could smell them. They were a little bit stronger, so fingers crossed, but they are definitely on the list to get burnt this fall. this holiday season. They're not going to stick around for next year. I need to burn them and get them out. So I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. I have no more empties to show you. So if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And see you next month. Have a blessed day.